Hey everybody, it's the King of all Koopas here, and I'm Batman. And today we are going into Batman Arkham Knight. Because I really wanted to play Batman. And if you're a fan of the Arkham series, you must be wondering, why am I starting with a Knight and say Asylum? Well, I've actually played this game. I know what I'm doing. Just because, if anyone's wondering why the game seems a little low, I turned it down just in case we might get a copyright claim. Hopefully, me talking over anything. Because I can't change audio from the main menu, which I should be able to. Yes, turn that on. It might just jump us right into a cutscene. If it does... No, it shouldn't. So, I have the season pass. Anyway. So what is my plan? That's a good question. For those of you who have actually played this game, like, what's my plan regarding, say, Riddler trophies or just progression in general? And also, how am I going to handle the Arkham episodes? Well, since all but one of those take place after this game, it's not a problem. The Harley Quinn one, I might just do afterward. Alright, music volume. I'm going to turn that down. Just in case. Turn that off. Alright, we should be good. That saves that. Okay. We're good. Let's do this. I'll turn this back up now. I was just turning it down just in case music gets copyrighted, you know how it is. Now, there's supposed to be a song playing right now, but I turned the music down just in case. I'm taking no chances. So, if you're totally confused what's going on, spoiler alert for the end of Arkham City, the game that takes place before this one. Joker's dead. It's his own fault, of course. Yeah. Also, if anyone's wondering if I'm going to go back and play the first two Arkham games, yeah, probably at some point. I haven't played those at all myself yet. I've only played Knight. Whenever I feel I want to play Batman, I play this one. It's also my first one. My first intro into Batman Arkham, so can't fault me there. It's gonna be weird.
This is how it happened. This is how Batman died.
I was wondering, my TV was turned down. It's like I couldn't hear Jim talking, but I could on this.
9 months ago, Joker was cremated. I pressed the button and burnt the evil bastard myself. And then we waited. Gotham braced itself for the inevitable. But it didn't come.
That was the controller. I don't know why it vibrated.
Deep down, I knew war was coming. I was just waiting for someone to pull the trigger.
Yep. And of course it has to happen on Halloween, or at least the night before Halloween. I think. Is it like always dark in Gotham? It's like always raining in Gotham, I swear. Anyway. So expect a lot of DC lore to be talked about.
No problem. Oh, thanks, honey. So, what'll it be? Your usual?
Sure.
Okay, chicken salad with no dressing.
No, you know what? Make it waffles. With a side of bacon. Don't tell my wife.
Whatever you say, officer.
Everyone needs a cheat day.
Oh, and if you want some more coffee, just shout.
And no wonder, I don't blame him. You live in Gotham. You're a Gotham police officer. You deserve it, man.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens. But there's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Wait here. I'll have a word.
You couldn't have let the staff know? You immediately went and asked the cop.
Yep.
Who needs 3 yachts?
Bruce Wayne, apparently.
I wish I had 1 yacht. I'd probably use it too. You know, actually go yachting.
Besides, I wasn't afraid. That's right, I'm Batman. Albert King's big comeback fight.
Hey! I get to be Batman. You're not Batman. Even though I'm a cop at the moment.
Look, it was weird, okay?
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Yep. Fear toxin. Anyone knows enough about DC? Yep. Scarecrow's the villain this time. The main villain, anyway. War has come to Gotham. A lot of bullets, damn it! Actually, believe it or not, he doesn't die. He's just hallucinating.
Suddenly became embroiled in a nightmarish and savage attack. Among the handful of survivors was a police officer.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces of my latest toxin. Tomorrow, this will seem like child's play. Gotham, this is your only warning.
Scarecrow's threat worked. Yesterday, there were 6.3 million people in Gotham City. Today, not so many. The only people left on the streets are the sort that enjoy the chaos.
Gotham's finest.
Scum. Criminals. And worse.
What's worse than the criminals of Gotham?
Stop them. It took just 24 hours for us to lose control of the city. Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
Now, I have a particular way of doing things. Where I usually like to finish the story as like the last thing to do, have everything else wrapped up. Although that's not the canonical way things go, and I'm usually one for such canon. But I feel like the way this main story ends kind of ruins things. Like certain conversations you have with villains when you're towing them in the when you're taking them to lock up in the Batmobile. So, yeah. Also, whenever I start this game back up again, it is always, until we get a suit upgrade later, it's always, also, controls are inverted. Of course they are. I will change that. I don't know why such things are that way. Game options. Who decides these things? Okay. Much better. I hate invert controls. Why do they make it the frickin'
I'm just glad you made it out okay.
Default.
Sorry, I've got to go. Stay safe, Barbara. You still know how to make an entrance.
The evacuation going.
Last bus crossed the city limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she did. Now the
no, she didn't.
Any lead on Scarecrow?
We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation, I just don't have the manpower left in the city.
If you find it, tell your men not to engage. I'll deal with it.
Do you really think Scarecrow's crazy enough to detonate a chemical weapon in Gotham?
I won't let that happen, Jim. In case you need to reach me, it's going to be a long night.
All units, we've got a 1033 in Sector 2. Missing patrol car. Unit 247. Suspected officer down.
Hey, Batman. Every damn time.
Oracle, I need the location of Unit 247.
Already working on it. How's my dad doing?
He's holding up.
Somehow he always does. Okay, I'm sending you this location. Be careful.
Poison Ivy's in town. Really? I still owe her for brainwashing me in the asylum.
So, you'll hear, over the course of the game, plenty of times over this game, you will hear the mooks, the random mooks, the thugs, random thugs, just commenting on things going on. And I'm already hearing the opera music. It was faint, but I heard the opera music, and that's part of a side mission. I heard that immediately, and I'm like, oh no, not again. I think this is the Arkham City upgrade suit.
No, please. This ain't your city anymore.
But it's always clunky for me. This initial section is always clunky. I hit the wrong button. Thank you for apparently embracing the Speed Force there. I hit the button and it didn't target the right guy. Right. Police officer?
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman. The city's overrun. We don't stand a chance.
Stay here. I'll send.
Sorry if you can hear it, but I'm snacking a bit during this early bit of this recording. This is the third recording I've done today. I recorded a full game of Luigi's Mansion earlier, and then I did a bit of Sunshine. Now I'm doing this. You guys will see this whatever order I decide to upload things, although I know Luigi's Mansion is first.
Oracle, I need to track that military vehicle.
A squad car has picked up the pursuit. I'm relaying its location now.
Call off your men.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be using the Batmobile a lot.
This is Commissioner Gordon. I'm calling off the pursuit. It's too dangerous.
Sir, we're right here. We can take these bastards.
Listen to the Commissioner!
What the? They just fired an RPG at us. Who the hell are these guys?
5-6, pull back now. That's an order. Let Batman deal with this.
5-6 has taken a direct hit from an RPG. They're gone, sir.
Reminds me of a SWAT officer in The Dark Knight when Joker pulls out the bazooka. He's like, "What's that? Was that a bazooka?" And then later it's like, "I didn't sign up for this!" Or is that before the bazooka showed up? Not too sure.
That takes care of the vehicle. I need to interrogate the driver and find out what he knows. Where's Scarecrow?
Go to hell.
I just want to let you know, even though I know it's a cutscene and it's scripted,
Where is he? I got nothing to say to you, Batman.
I saw the guy go to
Talk, or I'll
attack me over the arm and I immediately hit the counter button.
working out of a penthouse in Chinatown.
Because there's points where you have to interrogate someone for some information later.
Break the other one.
The other block.
And they can resist it by trying to punch you overhead. And you gotta counter it.
Oracle, check the chemical analysis I've just uploaded.
Sure. Is what I think it is?
Scarecrow's new toxin. An uncontaminated sample.
You're not kidding. I'll prepare a full chemical breakdown on the back computer. What are you going to do?
Scarecrow's got a safe house nearby. I'm going to pay him a visit.
Let's hope.
I also miss the ability to immediately, like, get some extra, like, upward mobility. I can't wait for the new to get the upgrade suit. When do I get that? Like, how soon do I get that? Pretty soon. Okay, I was trying to open a can of tea. I thought I could fight with... I forgot him. I tried to hit the charging thug, but, you know.
Security. Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh.
Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman? I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. You try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
You really think Scarecrow would pass up the opportunity? Oh yeah, Poison Ivy's immune to Scarecrow's toxin. That's been long since established. Just checking on something. Okay.
What are you doing here?
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No hello.
Tell me.
Did they ever...
And what if I don't want to?
No.
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
That'll take you a while.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley.
You know it's bad if all those villains are meeting.
That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games. And when I came to, I was locked up in that room. It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins.
I forget what...
Will he ever learn?
Allows Poison Ivy to control plants like that. I don't think she's a metahuman.
You're coming with me.
Metahumans are basically DC's version of mutants.
What's wrong?
Well, Superman's not one either, but he's an alien. Same thing with Jean. Well, Jean-Jeans, the Martian Manhunter.
Go, go, go!
John Jones, whatever you call him.
Don't move.
Are you sure it's him?
Red Tornado, I think, is a cyborg?
Sir, that tank
I don't know.
backing them up is unmanned.
Good.
I thought this would be tough. All it took was one...
And by the way, the Batmobile's packing heat.
60mm cannon.
Like some serious heat.
Riot suppressor engaged.
Because, you know, Batman doesn't do lethal.
Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving to Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
Yeah, so Batman knew war was coming. So apparently I think the backstory is that after Arkham City, Batman sort of disappeared out of the limelight. Like, he wasn't really enforcing justice, his own kind of justice, I should say. Really. Because, well, Joker died, and as Jim said, they both knew war was coming. And they're right. War is here. So Batman sort of... All the other villains basically played nice with each other after Joker's death.
As ever.
As he said, crime actually fell. Because the villains were like, well, what do we do now?
I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the
So...
There are more on the way.
So Batman wasn't totally necessary. But he was busy... He was busy preparing. And he prepared hard.
Simulation activated. Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets.
As far as these AR challenges, I don't know how many of them I'll do. Except for some required ones that, well, this one's required, and then...
Level 1 ready.
I'll do the ones when we get the new suit, just because, by completing these, challenges, these AR challenges, you, build up, like, you can build up, tech points that you can use to upgrade things. Thought I saw something that I was like, I should take care of, but... And, of course. Alright, where's that cord, if I can reach it?
Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Is that one it? Yes, it is. I just need the PS4's charging cable. Because I never really let it charge all the way, because, I mean, I'm playing it, you know. Alright, hold on. Alright. I had to turn the light back off. Okay, this is probably gonna get cut, but you know. Okay. Okay, let's do this.
Level 2 ready. Diagnostic.
There we go.
Simulation complete.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what
what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Yep, like I just said, Batman was preparing. I don't know what was going on with my voice earlier, like, not voice, bro. I had, like, this, like, serious couple of fits of coughing. Not, like, serious, but you know what I mean. Fortunately, that went away. Don't know what that was. Don't worry about me, guys.
Jim,
if I had the you-know-what virus,
let's hope they were the last.
I wouldn't be doing this.
The isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Hold on. That was 4 times. That was... My nose must have seriously been tickling. Must have been something in my nose that really wanted out. Probably dust or something. That's usually what triggers it, right? Oh yeah, no, that dude is dead. Like, this thing has, like, a stunner on it or something. But really, if you're hitting them at such a high speed, they're dying.
What the hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman! What is that thing? You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Alfred, probably.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Reason they need the isolation chamber for Ivy is because, well, of her ability to influence the minds of others. Using her, plant-based pheromone powers. She also has a kiss of death. But it can also be used as a mind control.
We no longer have control of this city. Nobody's coming to help us. And the scum out there on the streets will do everything in their power to make sure it stays that way. Now, you all had your chance to evacuate. You all made your choices. You have my word that each and every one of you will be commended.
Come on. Answer the phone, damn it.
These ain't the usual weapons we find on Gotham lowlifes.
These ain't the usual lowlife.
I can't believe how quickly everything's changed. I was doing a normal shift on a normal day, and now...
Actually, we don't need what I was going to go get right now.
Signal's real bad.
We'll grab it later.
Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their...
We're gonna be hunting them down across this game.
For long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation. but the forensics boys seem freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew
So,
south and west.
I want to say about this monitor.
We're gonna find
any active of the most wanted crimes will be listed up here. Anytime you come in here, another one will be posted.
After you finish searching the docks, I want you to link up with Mike.
But once you know, complete all of them, there'll be nothing, you know? Actually, you know what? Why don't we do something about Riddler right now? Where's the run button? Or can I not run in here? Oh, I have to choose a mission. Okay. Okay. Well, since he's closest...
I'm going to the train yard. Nigma's planning something. He always is.
The first of many.
Hi, diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
I wonder... Actually... Now I have an idea. I want to test something.
Could have sworn I heard broken glass.
I'm going after Riddler.
Good luck out there, Batman.
Never seen him up close before.
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that.
Oh yeah, he's still under,
Bad for sure.
Owens is a good
fear toxin.
for the job. He don't deserve this.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip.
Hello? Do I want to go get my...
This thing's had a serious...
Riddler, I don't need, my new suit to deal with. I just need my Batmobile.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all.
Whoops, sorry, Scarecrow.
Why, hello there, detective. Yes, it's me, your most feared nemesis, the
Basically, he was gonna say about how any thug that wants to party, basically, that you're under his protection, to the people of, GCPD, that they will not be spared, yada yada yada.
The harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store.
I wonder. I wonder.
Well then, detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule... What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle?
So it's basically a race against time.
Welcome to my racetrack, detective.
Yeah, let me just go.
Circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast.
So, I think, with Riddler, these Riddler challenges, I'm just gonna not talk and just focus, because, like I said, it is a race against time. They do get pretty challenging. I screwed myself there.
Can that ramshackle motor handle this? Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. As fast as it goes. Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours.
Shut up, Nigma.
Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more. Now pay attention, Detective. Go left.
Ah!
What's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near?
You hear nothing!
You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now.
Ah! That one might cost me. It would in a later one, I know that.
Come now, Detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Congratulations, Detective. You have defeated me.
Shut up.
Seriously, Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested. Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
That'll become important later.
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, nice sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials. I'll see you soon, Detective. There's a lot more to come.
Yeah. We'll deal with Riddler as it comes. Alright, well, Riddler's taken care of for now. Who's closest? Actually...
Per your
request, I've created a series of diagnostic simulations to test...
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
So let's get that taken care of. Then I'll go find the fireman. Oh. I tried the eject function, which I know I have, but which that comes with the new suit. should have gone and done Scarecrow's thing before doing anything else.
Related body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish.
I'll do that before I go after the fireman then.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest.
Huh.
Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scan to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
I'm trying to think of how is like the DNA corrupted that fast. That's my question.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music?
So,
It sounds ominously like a calling card.
I will definitely go over this bit more later, as we get more, into the story. But as you progress through the story, I want my suit.
Heading to the clock tower to see what oracles found on.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
As you progress through like the main story, as time passes, well, you can best way to describe this. You can either like search around for some of the most wanted. You can either, you know, take the time search around for what they're up to, or as time goes on, you will get new intel on locations based on, like, from the GCPD about possible. Basically, you'll see it in the mission select that there's new intel for that most wanted, because, you know, GCPD has their helicopters, yada yada yada.
Identity confirmed.
I'd recommend with a fireman looking around a bit. That way that intel is actually used to point you towards one you don't know where they are.
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we've been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Well, then again, it was
Why
too
didn't I see
bad to
this?
worry about.
The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
I was just talking about a video I was uploading.
It'll show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop, Scarecrow.
Alright.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. Soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Right.
I think this is gonna be one special house.
Well, and another one.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers. Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six.
Right. I am just quickly... Oh, right. Well, blast it. Give me 1 sec, guys. I just want to know. Oh, okay. Okay, that's when that turns up. I'm just looking at when the DLC Most Wanted missions kick in. I know that's 60%. Okay, so... Wonderland and Shadow War are right after each other. Or is it the same time? Oh, yeah, no, right after each other. And then this one... Okay. Good to know. We won't probably be getting to those this time, but, you know.
Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle.
3 hours to get
If I
that
cross-reference the
makes sense.
manufacturer with the
video's over
pacing
3
device,
hours.
it will help to narrow the search. Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
Anyway. Back on with the main mission.
Remember, you see Batman, shout and charge him. Never fails.
It's almost as if he's speaking from experience.
You thought me gone, didn't you, Batman? Lost in the waters beneath Arkham.
Didn't you get mauled by Croc down there?
The generator's damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional. Though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
Right. Well, what I was talking about, you know how Scarecrow's face is kind of screwy? Well, screwy more than usual, maybe? Well, for anyone who's played Arkham anyway. The first two, anyway. So, he got attacked by Killer Croc. He survived, but his face was all screwy. I think he had some surgery to make himself look more like a scarecrow.
The winch needs a secure anchor.
So, yeah.
Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
Alright. I just back up, rev, and shoot for the moon. Take it nice and slow. Just like it says, use the battle mode to navigate tight areas. Well, that's two of Riddler taken care of. I think that's 143 I gotta do. It's a lot. Riddler will be one of the last things we take, is one of the last villains we take down. For that very reason. And some of his his riddles don't even show up, or trophies don't even show up until like a late game. Like, I'm talking end game, late game.
The country watches, Batman. From Metropolis to Keystone. We're going to give them
Who's the hero in Keystone? Ah! I should know my Justice Leaguers.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Because Soups is Metropolis, Bats is Gotham, Flash is Central City.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow.
Green Lantern's
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Star City.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen.
Even though Star Labs is in Central.
Is the antenna ready?
Keystone, is that Green Arrow?
There's one at Falcone Shipping in the Cauldron. I've marked.
Or is that Star City? I don't know.
Thanks, Oracle.
Where's Cyborg? I don't know. From, I don't know.
I can't use it right now.
Well, since it's right here, I wanted to use my new suit for this, but you know what?
Calm down. Batman ain't killing no one. Those tanks the Arkham Knight's boys are using are unmanned.
Okay. I was worried for a minute there.
The Batmobile's powering the antenna.
A thug is worried that Batman's killing people. I mean, if I were a thug, even though it's like, you're in a city, Batman beats criminals to a pulp. Within an inch of their lives. Actually, this is not the fireman I was thinking I was going to go after. Oh, I know, there is a fireman that's out here, but he's not here yet. I need my new suit, I think, for that. Yeah. Or it's at least near here. Yeah, we'll see.
Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack.
That happens, this whole operation falls apart. What do we need him for?
5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage, and need to reach a vantage point to draw them outside.
If you ask me, he's paranoid. Probably huffing too much of that gas.
I'd like to see you say that to his face.
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
Someone's out there. You two, go take a look. The door
Right, well,
I'm taking no chances.
this is what I was waiting on. Alright, Batman, get down.
Powering the antenna. I can't use it right now. Three more soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together. Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah. Because this thing, like you said, allows you to move quicker, that sort of thing. Also allows you to have your fear multi-takedown, which is essential.
Well,
just gonna skip that. It's really nothing important.
And interlayers of the bodysuit. Wayne Tech MR fluid hard.
Yeah.
Liquid armor's more flexible. The suit's compatible with the Batmobiles. Speaking of which, the new grab.
Which allows me to do the
How's it feel, Mr. Wayne?
The launch thing from the Batmobile.
Simulation activated.
Which one did I grab? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, this is what I'm used to. Much better. Uh-oh.
Simulation failed.
I should have probably restarted the challenge, but yeah, well. There's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Simulation activated.
Alright, I'm gonna do these. Finish this little part of Scarecrow storyline and then go after that fireman, and then I'll call it quits. Just focusing is all. Do the one with the Batmobile.
Simulation activated.
How this simulation happens, even though the Batmobile's supposed to be busy, I don't know. Maybe it's all in Batman's mind. Yeah, who knows? Right. Which one's this one? If you're multi-takedown. Oh yeah, the counter I never use. That, and then which one's this one? Predator, yeah. This is like 3 different modules, I think.
Simulation activated.
So yeah, no doubt they saw me. You saw nothing.
Okay, standard bat assault protocol. Fan out, check your corners. Could be anywhere.
That's not a good idea. Don't split up. That's how I take you down.
Look on!
That's not what I wanted to do, but that works.
Simulation complete.
Or not. Oh, it's the fear takedown. That's the multiple one, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely the one. I'll tell you what, the third one of this is actually pretty, is it the third or the fourth? One of the two.
No!
Simulation failed.
It's not what I meant to do. Can't be seen, right. There's one where there's a dude walking back and forth on the... I think it's the last one. Yeah. Yeah. It's this one. It's a pain in the neck. Because you gotta have them all close together. Close enough together that your multi-takedown can be effective. You see nothing. Wow, I did it first try. It's always that one guy in the end there that I took down first is the problem. Okay, let's do this.
3 gunmen, 1 hostage. Time to put this suit to the test. The new suit is faster.
Help me! Man, they said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take down 3 armed guys like that.
Because it's new that I can move this fast.
I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. You tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
Oracle, I've attached the uplink to the microwave tower.
Perfect. I made an anonymous call to GCPD. They're gonna send someone to pick up the hostage. Come on, connect. Love the suit, by the way. Okay, both towers are fully online.
Time to find Scarecrow. I need to use both antennas to identify the micro and radio wave frequencies across Gotham. If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin.
There's a microwave radiation there.
The radio and microwave frequencies point to Ace Chemicals. That's where Scarecrow...
Of course it's Ace Chemicals.
Jim, I've traced the fear toxin to Ace Chemicals. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Impossible. I've had a team there ever since the evacuation started, just like you asked.
Crane must have bought them off. Or worse.
I'm in the area. I'll round up my guys and head over.
Hold off until I get there, Jim. I'm on my way.
Alright. You're close. Oh, you're on the way, so...
I'll start by checking Dixon Dock West. That was their last reported location.
Why did I warn them, Batman? Why give those terrorized refugees time to
Because you needed access to Ace Chemicals.
Batman. God, it's really you.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. The rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I don't think riders could.
Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
Actually, the fireman quest is actually sort of intertwined a bit with another villain we'll meet later. Alright. I don't want to do Ace Chemicals right now. So I'm going to call it quits on this. I'm going to get us up high. As Batman, you know, he's always perching and brooding. And, this is where we'll end it. Next time we'll do more. Alright? I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.